Yo, what up guys, beside me here, I have two pieces of information to share with you in this video. One is regarding an upcoming shard pool event which will give you an extra legendary if you get one, and that will be if you're pulling your secret shard. It will launch on the 26th of December, that is tomorrow. Extra legendary event from secret shards. So if you're pulling your secret shards on that day, once you get one and legendary, you will get one for free. It's not new. We've already seen this type of event before. I just wanted to share it with you. If you guys are pulling some shards on what's that day, Tuesday, for some reason, has no CVC or anything, just the great event for those players who know how close they are to Messi. If you're 1 or 2 shards or 5 shards away from your Messi from secret shards, you might go ahead and get one extra. I have 21 secret shards, but I don't think I'll be pulling secret shard for that day because there's nothing extra going on. Let's see another second event that is going on that you should probably check out if you missed out some fragments of this ongoing Blizaar fusion. This might be your last chance to get those fragments from this hero spot event, and that's it right here. So right here at the left hand side, that's 25 fragments waiting for you. Even if you've not missed out on fragments, maybe you want to skip out on some of the ending events and tournament, the artifact announcement, the other things that are going on, you want to skip out on the spider or the dungeon diver stray for some reason, you might come over here and pick up the fragment instead of doing those events if the points are reasonable. So how many points would you have to gather right here, and how do you get the points? That's what I want to cover in this video, and the parts you have to choose. The part is pretty straightforward. Either you go on the left or you go on the right, but take note, some parts are locked with a key and you have to unlock it if you're finishing everything. All right, so the easiest part for most players who are not going for the fragment, the easiest part will probably for you to go over to this left hand side on my screen. If I switch over to my Photoshop, the easiest part will be for you to go over here and simply pick up my brush and go like this. So that's you picking up gems, energy, and the key. Once you grab this key, please stop right here. Once you stop right here, why are you stopping right here? Because you're going all the way back to the top to continue down on this part to pick up, to unlock the key. So the key you picked up right here is going to be used to unlock this one, and once it's unlocked, you continue for that to get a 3-star perfect soul for Blizaar. That's for those players who got Blizaar. If you do not go for that Blizaar fusion, please don't ignore this part. So this is the part, the best part for those players who have already completed all the events and tournaments to obtain Blizaar, and they are right on track. You currently have 3 of the epic champion waiting to be taken to 5-star, already at 5-star, waiting to be ascended and then fused definitely to get Blizaar. So if you're getting Blizaar, this is the best part for you. So I think this is the part that I'm going to be going for. It's totally fine to go for the 3-star perfect soul. And then for those players who have extra time and extra resources who want to go further, this will be the other part for you. After you unlock that first one, you can continue on this down part. You're already halfway, no need to stop now. You have to switch part, come over here and unlock this other key. So if you're unlocking this key, why are you unlocking this key? Because you want to go back to the top again, because once you pick up this key, you go back to the top and get not just his avatar, but you're also getting another 4-star split soul for him this time around. So the first part is for you to pick up the 3-star perfect soul. The second part is for you to go over and pick up the 4-star split soul for Blizaar. So that's the part that most players will be going for. I think this will be a long shot. I don't think I'll have enough resources to go for this 4 part. That's why I'm going the easy route of just picking up that 3-star one and calling it a day. But if you have the resources, or maybe you love him so much that you want a 4-star for him, you can go over there and pick it up. Take note for newer players coming in who are seeing some different champions in this list, like you're seeing a champion right here, you're seeing another champion right here. Take note, these are not champions, these are avatars, like the pictures of the champions you can use in your game, just like a display picture. That's another thing that right here, this is not a champion, this is an avatar. This is not a champion, this is an avatar of the champion. Take note of that. Very, very important, so you don't go chasing waterfalls. And then, so that's the best thing, I think. Now for those players who are looking to get 25 fragments, or you want to get 50 fragments if you missed out on 2 events or 3 events, you want fragments for Blizaar. This is a catch-up way, event that allows you to catch up. So how many points would you need? If you're trying to go on the right-hand side, it will cost you 26,500 fragments. I mean, 500 points to get the fragments. So what am I talking about? Let me switch to the red. because we want fragments right now. So still on this part, if you come down to this part for fragments and come down here, I'm looking for fragments, you're still coming down, you don't even care about the keys. So those players who are going for this red, you see that I did not stop for the key. After getting the key, I continue down further. You're not going back to the top. That's what I'm trying to say. You're racing straight to that fragment, and this is your end point. So once you pick up this fragment, that's 25. So what if you missed out on 2 events, you want the extra fragments? Well, you don't stop there. After picking up this first one, you go over to the left hand side. Now this red part you see right here will be 26,500 points in these events and tournaments that are going on right now. And then for those players who want extra 25, that means total of 50 fragments, you can come over to this side, go over here. There is no key on this part. You just go over there and pick up this 25 fragments for Blizaar. Now this one is easier to obtain because it's only 17,000 points to obtain this other right hand side fragment. So these are the ways you can go about this fusion, about this Heroes Path event. I talked about those players who already have Blizaar and they're just getting a 3-star ascension or 3-star blessing for him to get him ascended. That's for those players who already have Blizaar. Then other players who are extra resources, they want a 4-star ascension. You get the first key, you go back to the top, you continue on to get the second key, you go back to the second top and then pick up that 4-star. And then the red is for those players who want either one. If you want only one fragment, you've obviously seen that this right hand side is easier to obtain, 17,000. But if you're already halfway and you got the key, don't go back and start on the right hand side. If you already got the key, probably continue down further to get this 25 rather than going to spend 17 again on the right hand side. So take note of that. You have to be careful about how you go about this, or if you have enough resources, you're crazy enough to complete everything over here. Guess what? I did not calculate to give you the number of points required because you probably don't care. Probably a whale who is going to get all these legendary skill tomes and all this. Nah, I'm not even going to give you the number of points required for that. But that's this Heroes Path plan that I just mapped up right now. And I already told you what I'm going to do. I'm going from Blizaar. So I'm having all the fragments correctly. I don't need to go for these side attractions of 25 fragments or anything. So I'm going straight for this one as my own ultimate goal. So hopefully this one helps those early game players who are looking at this. And it's quite a long scroll and you might not understand. Hopefully this one breaks it down better for you to understand what is going on right here. And don't fall for any of these traps that is going on this particular Heroes Path. So I like it so far. Take note, it's falling on a holiday, so if you don't have enough resources, you might want to skip out on it. But how are you getting points for this one? Champion training. We'd love to do champion training because it's something you can do on auto with the RSL hopper. You can just put a bunch of food coming right here, farm, take all the champions to 4-star, 5-star, even take like 3-4 champions to level 60 and you're done. Especially me, that's what I'm currently doing right here. I'm taking a bunch of champions to 5-star, a bunch of champions to 6-star, and that will get me 675 points whenever I do that, and that will help me get those. Is it how many points now? 13,500 points to get me that 3-star perfect so fast with this amount of points that I'll be doing and all this farming that I'll be doing in the campaign. Yes, be able to complete this one easily. Take note, Spider is still going on. Maybe I'm waiting for Dungeon Divers 3 to start before I go crazy on the Spider. That's why I'm not doing the Spider yet. Until Dungeon Divers 3 starts tomorrow, then I can go crazy for that. And then for summoning of champions, it coincides with the 180 Ancient Shard to obtain, what's his name? Vermin Lord, right? Gnishak Vermin Lord event is going on. So most players who are pulling Ancient Shard to obtain Gnishak, whenever you pull your Ancient Shard, you'll be getting 300, 300, 300, 300, 300. So that's for those players who are pulling Ancient Shards today. And guess what? They just announced this in event that I just talked about, Secret Shards. So if you're pulling your Secret Shards to hopefully go for that extra legendary event, that's 4,005, 4,005, 4,005. That's even going to be a faster way for you to complete this event while you're also trying to get that extra legendary event at the same time. So I think this is a good one for those players who want to go for that extra legendary event or who have missed out on some fragments along the way, but you have Secret Shards to catch up. This is an opportunity for you to catch up. As for Mortal or Soul Stones, of course, this is the best time for you to summon it. If you have Eternal Soul Stone, you can go ahead and summon it. So I'll be ending the video by summoning my Eternal Soul Stone. That's normally, well, not eternal, immortal soulstone. That's normally what you want to start with. Before I go crazy in the champion training, before I go crazy with my secret shards or ancient shard, first summon your souls and see if you can get lucky and get anything on your wish list. Unfortunately not. That's a 4-star. Well, that's 3,000 points in the bag because it gives you points based on the quality. That's a 4-star Madam series. I don't think I have her yet ascended that high. Where is she? Awaken. See, I have had 1 star. Even she's a champion that I've died down out of PvP, but maybe we'll find some use for her some in the near future in 2024. But that's a 4-star Madam series. Do I have more to summon? That's 52 soulstone. Let's do 10 pulls each and see what I get. 1,000 points per pull. Will I get anything on my wish list? I don't even know what my wish list looks like, but those champions you currently use, that's a legendary. For Guptok Moss Beard that I do not own yet. This is the time I started playing Raid when this champion was released into the game. I remember when it was a fusion, that's the time I started playing Raid. I always remember him as the champion that came into the game when I started as a newbie. That's why I can't forget him. But I still don't own him yet though. Of course, you get a mythical. Of course, and that's going to be Frolny, strange name. Another 1,000 points. Save all this until when you need it for events like this. That's a wishlist champion, Gory. Now, why is Gory still in the wishlist? That's a weird choice. I guess I wanted him to help me in Fire Knight. Elva, I don't own yet. One of my most wanted champion though. All these soul stones were farmed for free from using my daily 6 keys every day. I use my 6 keys for free. Well, you have to use energy, but I don't refresh with gems anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. I knew nothing was going to come from that. That's why I clicked it fast. And let's pick this up. One more pull. Getting all these trash ones. That's a 1-star. Pick this up, pick this up. Now, when you see the number of points you need, this might be a time for you to head over to your what do you call it now? Mystic Market, and even to do some more purchase, either with these mortal soul stones, or you can go crazy and pull some more. So since I don't want to do a lot of champion training, that's why I see me converting it right now. And we might be able to do 1 eternal right here. Yes, we can do 1 eternal with this amount of resources I've gained so far. So it might be crazy if I can get 13,500 points and get that 3-star perfect soul just from doing this. That's a good one to get a 3-star on. And last one, 1-5. It's a rare. Let's keep going with the 1-stars. One more. And then I will summon that big eternal soulstone right now. Once I can get enough. I have enough, right? I don't. Damn, why? I thought I have enough to summon it. Wait, we can do some sales. Soulstone, let's sell some trash and see if we'll have enough to summon this dude. Sell all this trash. Be careful of the ones you sell. Sometimes these days, some rares are useful in some the new cost city, so you have to reconsider some rares before you sell them. Be sure that they are not needed in any of the stages before you sell them, because them being at high ascension might be the only champion you have for that faction or that requirement that is needed to beat that boss. So be careful of what you sell these days. I am sure that I don't need all these champions. Maybe I'll check out this one first. And also epics especially, they are very, very useful these days. See, I have a 6-star right here, so there's no need for me to keep this 5-star. This is crazy for me to have a 6-star of this dude and a 5-star of this dude. Damn. Bushi, yeah, see what I mean? Bushi is useful in some of those stages, and this champion is also, this Frostbringer is also useful in that content, so she will stay for now. And I have a 3-star of this dude, right? No, I'll see if I have it. I think that's all I have to sell right now. No need to go crazy. until I'm sure I don't need it. That's why I come back to sell it. So let's sell and get one more roll on the Mystic market and get our big boy Eternal Soulstone. Not recommended, but hey, anything for content, anything to cut out the amount of time I have to spend grinding the game is what I have to do. 7,500 points. Please be good. It's an epic. Is it a 5-star? Yes, it's a Skinfos, a good one to have at 5-star, at least for Cost City. I keep saying Cost City because that's the biggest challenge a lot of players will have right now in the game, including my account. So getting these champions at high level of ascension might bring them handy and useful in some content in the future in one of those Cost City stages. So successful, right? We still have one more to go, but is there any need for me to do it? Why not? Let's do it. Let's see the number of points I've gained so far from this. That's a legendary again. Tramaria, Perfect Soul, 3-star. I guess it's a good one. I have another 300 to pick up right here. All right, I think that's enough. That's enough. Let me see how many points I got from this. Hopefully 13,000 points. I got 22,600. I was aiming for 13,000. I already completed it without champion training, without summoning shards. Soulstone summons did it for me. All right, so now I can show you the plan. The original plan, like I talked about, was to go over here, unlock this, unlock this, unlock this, looking for that first key. Once I get the key, boom, I go back to the top, and this is an avatar, not a champion, like I said. So you can change your avatar to this dude if you want to, and unlock with the key I got, and then Perfect Soul 3-star. Now you might want to go check if you already have this Perfect Soul for this champion before you go this part. So if you already have him Perfect Soul for some reason, you might not want to do this. Oh wait, I talked about, so this part automatically unlocks? No, it doesn't unlock. So that's 2,000 that I have to spend to get his avatar. Do I need it? Nah, I don't need it. The other one was compulsory to be unlocked. This one is not needed except you want a 4-star Perfect Soul. Now, what do I need? The second key. If I want the 4-star Perfect Soul, I have to go down here and pick up the second key and then unlock this. Do I have enough points for that? 4-star Perfect Soul. I obviously don't have enough points to go over here to get this legendary skill tome. So I'll just settle for that 4-star Perfect Soul by coming down instead. Get that second key and unlock that one. And we're out of the way. So once I hit this 7,000 mark, no, I can go straight to this 1,000, right? Yes, all these parts are unlocked. I will just, no need to unlock this one. I'll just go straight to the 1K. Once this 1K is unlocked, I can now unlock this 7,000. So I need 8,500 more points. Total, I will spend about 35,000 or so points to just get this 4-star Perfect Soul. I didn't intend to. My original plan was to stop right here, but by saving enough Perfect Souls, I mean Immortal Soul Stones and all that, by doing all those soul summoning, I was able to unlock the 2 parts, which is what most players who got this champion would want to do. Now, if you're a player like my noob to pro, we did not go for this fusion. We just come here and get some energy, go over here, get some gems, and call it. No need to go crazy on this one. If you missed out on this fusion, you're not going for the fragments. You're just maybe going all the way down one part to get a legendary skill tome, but it's too long. The skill tome is too far away. So for most players, it will not be worth it for you to push this down far to get just one skill tome, except you want to go all the way for this bottom row. All right, I think that's a good breakdown and a good example of how I got my 3-star Perfect Soul for this dude and how I intend to get this one. So hopefully you guys found this one interesting. Let me know in the comments if you're going for that extra legendary on secrets. I don't think I will. Even if I have a lot of secrets, I'll be saving it for another day. Later, guys. See you guys in the next one. Please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if I missed out on anything or if your plans are different. Later. Enjoy your holidays.